is no strings attached. Poly, fidelity.
No.
Too much time on your phone.
The gifts is the sex.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
If it isn't healthy love, it isn't real love.
Greetings, everyone out there, and welcome back to another episode of Real Love. Yes, I know that this has been a long time coming, and thank you for being patient with me. There has been a lot going on in my life, but I am back to finally do this video that I promised for you. So, if you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome, and I hope that this leads to you checking out other videos that I've done in the Real Love series. Now, normally my script would be here, but it is now over here on this giant screen. That is where this glare is coming from. So if you see me keep looking over here, this is because I am trying to see what I need to talk about next, and also to keep me on topic because I have a tendency to ramble. I am working on that. All right, now on to the topic, which is grass is greener syndrome. This is also called the grass is greener on the other side. It is the feeling of believing that an individual has it easier or better in some ways compared to ourselves. Of course, this is not true, but this is what we believe. Mostly because this is what society tells us. You know, we need to basically look at what someone else is doing as a metric for how we should be in our lives. Yeah, because that's not going to have long-term effects on our mental or emotional state of being. Yeah. All right. But for this video, I want to talk about 3 areas in particular where grass is greener syndrome is the most dangerous. All right. So number 1, boom. Constantly comparing yourself to others. Yes. You see what other people are doing and you want it for yourself. How can you not, right? You see them hitting certain milestones by certain ages, and you're like, well, wait, what am I doing? Am I failing? Am I falling behind when it comes to my peer group? And you can start seeing what I mean by the mental and emotional health issues, right? Yeah. Look, I'm going to be real with you. Comparing yourself to other people, you're just always going to come up being the loser in the end because everyone is supposed to do things in their own time. Yes, some people are going to hit certain milestones earlier than others. Some will hit it later than others. What we need to keep in our minds at all times, we are here to achieve at our own pace. All right? Not your parents, not your friends, and for God's sakes, not even society can tell you what you are supposed to do. It is always up to you. So, don't even try and compare yourself to others. They're here to do what they're supposed to do. You're here to do what you're supposed to do. All right, the next thing, sorry, my nose was itching. Unrealistic expectations. Now, what I mean by this, well, you see someone else getting a job, you see someone else getting a house, you see someone else getting a car, and you're like, they look very happy with that thing. I should have that thing because then I will be just as happy, if not more happier than them. So you go and get the same job as them. You get the same house or bigger than them. You get a fancier car than them. And you're still miserable. Why is that? Why do you think that you're still miserable? Could it be because you achieved or went out and got all of these things for all of the wrong reasons? I mean, it couldn't be that. That would just be crazy, right? Yeah, that's the problem with having unrealistic expectations. The outcome is never what you think is going to be in your mind. You see, these people achieved it because they actually wanted these things. Maybe the person that went for that job, that was their dream career. What if the person that went for the house always dreamed about being a homeowner? Maybe they're the first time homeowner in their entire lineage of their family. And the car, maybe it's a person who is a huge car fanatic. And that's why they wanted that car in particular. But because you don't have any of these emotional connections to these things, when you achieve them, you didn't get the same level of satisfaction. Yep. That we're going there. And finally, number 3, jealousy/competition. Look, that is probably the worst reason for trying to get something is because you are jealous that someone else has it, or you feel like you're in competition with other people. You are always going to lose in the end. Why? Because most likely the people that you are in competition with are actually presenting a false image to you. Yeah. If they're always posting online about their career, about their home, about whatever the case may be, it might be because they need people to be jealous of their lives so they can be happy with their lives. There is nothing in the world that does not come with its own set of problems. Even the richest person in the world has problems that, yes, we might not be able to understand because we're not the richest people in the world, but guess what? They still have problems, just like how the poorest people in the world has problems. There is no one that escapes having problems. I mean, if you really think about it, social media is really designed to be an escape from our real lives. So why not use it to present a false sense of happiness and contentment and being better than other people? I mean, that wouldn't go back to the whole fake it till you make it notion, now would it? Yeah. See where I'm going with this? So you can go ahead and compete with other people, but don't be surprised in the end if you're not left with a deep sense of feeling like you still lose out in the end, because guess what? You'll be the loser in the situation, not the other person. All right. Now, with all of that being said, because I know that I dropped a lot of heavy stuff right there, all that's left for me to do is give you my final thoughts. Now, everyone, and I do mean everyone, has their own path and their own speed, which is something to always be considered. Just because someone is ahead of you in a certain area does not mean that they are better than you. Do not, and I repeat, do not devalue your own progress. You are here to do things your own way. All right? Now, those are just my thoughts. I would love to hear yours down below. Let me know. Let's get a conversation going. Also, if you have any topics dealing with relationships you would like me to cover, again, put them down below and I will add them to the ever-growing list that at some point I will get done. I don't know when, but I'll get it done. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would say the other things that other people say to do, but if you're going to do them, you're going to do them. You don't need to be pressured by me. But I do want you to remember, if it isn't healthy love, it isn't real love.